Made In was a traditional D2C brand, web store only presence. So really Amazon was kind of their first omni-channel expansion past D2C. And so coming on, I'd kind of reused a lot of the original creatives, just normal product shots. And then we tried to create kind of our own infographics. But what had happened over the kind of the 2 years of us being on Amazon is like the brand tone and kind of brand messaging of what I was sharing on Amazon didn't really match how the branded website had changed over time. It was like, okay, well, how can we get this to a point to where like the brand messaging and tone feels made in across multiple channels, Amazon and Walmart, and do this in like a short period of time. And then also we needed a lot of reshoots. We had a lot of product that hadn't been reshot in a long time, a lot of new product. We didn't have it all on Amazon. And so Nectar was able to do those shoots for most of the catalog and then kind of take that brand guidelines, kind of brand tone that we had and applied it to infographic images as well as a whole new storefront for US. Nectar really knew how to kind of guide us in what was needed. We were a little, truth be told, unorganized on our end on what to give Nectar. And we had an idea of what we wanted and what we needed. And Nectar really just had the format of like, okay, if you have this, if you have that, if you can describe the brand. And they walked through a whole slide deck of like, what do you want for your tone? Does this match this copy? Do these images match what you're trying to describe as the brand? And then really just like the turnaround times were super quick. The whole process was smooth. A lot of it was through Slack and email, no complaints. So I've done creative projects like this with a few different agencies. This was the best I've ever seen it done. I don't have any recommendations. I haven't seen any processes that were better than what Nectar did. So I did a post on LinkedIn, and of course, Nectar had Jason, post, "Hey, we do creative services." And then I actually had a few people that are on the brand side, like myself, kind of follow up in my messages on LinkedIn and say, "Hey, I've worked with Nectar in the past. It was super smooth." So I kind of did an informal kind of RFP process, and just between the pricing, the overall like what Nectar does and how they go about doing it is why I ended up choosing Nectar. But the referrals, honestly, from people messaging me played a huge part. We have a full in-house creative team. They do a great job as well. But I think, what really helped us is how big of a project Amazon was. And yeah, we could have definitely have done this in-house, but just like to stress, already kind of stressed resources, comparing just using Nectar and having a quick turnaround time, and probably the cost ultimately was probably equal or cheaper than had we done it ourselves.